Yeah, I'm from Telford. I've been a Tottenham fan since '92. I'm 38 on New Year's Eve. And I've been on Talk Sport a few times talking about Tottenham. I struggle to talk about Tottenham just because of I don't even know anymore. I'm being blatantly honest. I was watching the game this afternoon. Half an hour in, I ended up putting Dad's Army on. That's where it's got to me, and it was like the Mourinho when we had Mourinho in charge. Where I couldn't stand watching a football match. I struggled to watch. We did have games where like we outplayed certain teams and that, but it's becoming a really hard watch. And I know we've got like 9-10 injuries, and we can use it as an excuse, but our players, I think they're dropping tools, I think, personally.
Okay, I think I just laughed during that because one of our commenters whose name on YouTube is Captain Mannering said clever boy for watching Dad's Army. So that made me laugh. Listen, for me, and I think I've mentioned it already, but I think one of the things that frustrated me today, and I'll put this on Ange, is that he must have known, if I know, right? I'm no tactical guru. I don't know anything really about tactics other than, I played a bit of semi-pro football when I was a kid and whatever. But for me, he must have known, if I know, that Nuno Espirito Santo is going to play the game that way within the width of his 18-yard box, make it narrow, get men behind for the entire game.
Yeah.
Ange must know that we need to try something different than trying to play intricate little 1-2s where all the bodies are throughout the game. And actually, I don't mind him coming out and saying, oh, there's one way and one way only when it comes to playing the big teams, because actually that way works a lot of the time, obviously not against Liverpool. But in games like this, surely he has to be trying something different. Yeah,
definitely. But you've seen it within I think it was in the first 8 minutes. I think Kulusevski had played he could have taken a shot on, and they were tic-tacking it around the 18-yard box.
It was the first minute of the game. He was on the edge of the box. He could have had a shot with his right foot, and instead he tries to play an impossible paradise ball to Son. It really wound me up.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're seeing now. And I'm not Anjou. I don't even know what I am at the moment. I really don't. I do look at the statistics with like Levy and the amount of managers we've gone through. But he spent 400 million, I think, with over the past. Is it?
Yeah.
He spent a fair few.
Yeah, he's the third or fourth in the net spend league, which is, it's something that I don't think we can have it both ways. We can't say that Spurs don't spend enough money and then use it against him. But I would also say, do you think Ange is spending that money?
No,
I don't.
No, I don't. I think I was listening to you before about I forgot who his name was, but talking about Bergvall, should have been loaned out. We've got where he's going through the medical. The medical thing has been going on since I can remember. Darren Anderton was the noticeable one with sick note. We've always had a terrible thing with medical issues and injuries. Still don't know where that's come from or go. I don't know what's going on. But I struggle. I really do struggle. Me putting Dad's Army on after 30 minutes. I didn't even watch the Tottenham-Liverpool match. I knew it was going to be some sort of rugby sort of scoreline.
Yeah.
And I don't really know where we're going to... Carabao Cup is probably our best sort of chance of any sort of silverware. And like you said, we've lost Dragerson now and Spence.
Yeah.
So
Benny, can I just ask you one more question? Because I've got 3 more people to talk to, and I've only got 10 minutes. So I just want to ask you one more question. So a lot of people have been saying for a long time, all they want is a Spurs trophy, right? Do you think genuinely, and you're a bit of an older Spurs fan like me, so I'm intrigued by your opinion. Do you think if Tottenham win the Carabao Cup and finish 14th, which is where we may well finish at the moment, do you honestly think that there's not going to be a big groundswell of Spurs fans saying sack the manager in the summer, because I do.
100%. I'll be one of them as well.
Yeah,
I think we can't. 100%. Yeah, we can't.
That's the thing for me. It's not all about trophies. It's about the whole. It's about hope, isn't it? It's about the feeling that we could push on. And I'm sorry, but I want the Carabao Cup. Of course I do.
Yeah.
But nobody's going to stop laughing at us from the other clubs if we finish bottom half and win the Carabao Cup, in the same way as nobody has stopped laughing at Arsenal because they keep bottling the league just because they won the FA Cup a few times in the last 15 years.
Exactly. Well, we did it with Ramos, didn't we? We won the League Cup and then we sacked him a few months later. So,
Exactly. Benny, honestly, thanks so much for being a part of the show today, and let's speak again after a game soon. Appreciate it, mate.
No worries. Take care. Thank you.